AGP.
What's up, man?
Go ahead and give us a clap one time. That was trash. And nigga hit the mic. We got Alan Gerard Peterson, the suburban hooligan, in the place to be right now.
My brother, what's going on, man?
Happening, bro. Stand is up.
Cul-de-sac gang.
Yes.
Stand is up.
There it is. Okay, AGP, you are from the suburbs of Detroit.
Yes.
And which is why you call it the cul-de-sac gang.
Yes.
You know what I love about you, bro? You don't fake the funk.
I don't.
Nigga,
Never.
I used to want to be a gangster so bad. I used to lie and tell people I was from South
Man,
DC.
you and me both.
Nigga, you did it too?
Hell yeah, because people equate, you already know, people, like, especially our people, equate realness of blackness with, like, struggle.
Yeah.
And being from the hood, it's like, nah, bro, like, the goal should be to get out of that situation.
You're right.
Especially people in our culture, like, you know, you get more respect the more hood you are.
Yeah.
You're more real if you selling packs.
Streets.
Or some shit. And to me, it's like, nah, you're more real if you get up out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel.
It's easy for you to say that now because you in your 30s.
Yeah.
But when I was like 12, bro, I used to bar niggas up my little rap book I had.
Yeah.
I had a song called Pussy Niggas.
Okay.
My dad found this book, bro. Oh my God, man.
Oh, no.
He sat me down. He's like, what is this trash, son? What is this garbage? I was like, first of all, Dad, this is our way out of the hood. Put some respect on my
He's like, we're not even in the hood. What the fuck are you talking about?
He said, we live in the suburbs.
What hood are you trying to get out of?
You know what's got us out the hood? The United States Air Force. That's what got us out the hood. Not this bullshit, okay?
Fuck are you talking about? But I can't blame you because I'm a hip hop head. No, I can't blame you though.
For real.
That's real because you know my parents would have to do the same thing. Like I'd sag my pants. 50 Cent was popping at the time.
50 Cent, my favorite rapper, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
Shot 9 times.
Oh,
like,
gangster.
You know what I mean? And I also wanted to be cool like LL Cool J.
Yeah, the one leg up for no reason.
Yo, nigga, I went into my elementary school with one pant leg up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like white teachers were like, come here.
Come here, let me holler at you real quick. Let me holler at you. They made a rule in my school that you couldn't do that.
Couldn't do that?
You couldn't roll your fucking right or left leg. You couldn't roll one pant leg up.
Yeah.
If you did one, you had to do both.
Really?
Yeah, so you had to walk around.
So you got capris?
Bro. Like, nah. Can't get no women out here in capris.
No, nigga. What are you talking about? One pant leg up, LL.
Yeah, they was not having it.
Like, yeah, but they would ask me, like, those teachers would pull me to the side, like, is this gang related? My ass is 9 years old in West Bloomfield. My parents are doctors, and I'm talking about
gang related.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
looking back, it's a reasonable question.
Like, yeah, I can't really talk about it. Shut your ass up.
I can't really speak on the streets.
It's stupid shit. And the funny thing is, Detroit, real Detroit.
Yes.
That's the other thing. You can't fake the funk in Detroit because they will check you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like, where'd you say you're from? East side, west side? Nah, well, I'm really from West Bloom or like Southfield High. They're like, all right, then say that shit. Nigga. We ain't seen you around here, bitch.
We don't know you. We don't know.
Yeah, like they don't play that. So usually when I meet new people like from Baltimore, from wherever, Denver, I'll say Detroit just because no one's heard of West Bloomfield.
Yeah.
But you don't do that to Michigan people.
You don't. They'll ask you. And just to be clear, he said I'm from Baltimore. I'm from St. Mary's County, Maryland.
That's what I
want that to be painstakingly. I don't want him thinking that I'm faking the phone. I don't want y'all thinking I'm faking the phone. Okay. I lived in Baltimore for 4 years. And it was Fed Hill, the good part, you know?
Yeah, the nice part.
Right by the harbor.
With lawns and shit.
Exactly, with lawns, rooftop decks. Yeah. You can see M&T Stadium. And you can still get robbed.
It's still Maryland.
It's still rough out there.
But it wasn't Cherry Hill. So
it was not.
Let's be 100. The wire did not happen where you were at.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so that's why I don't fake the funk because, you know, I'm proud of where I'm from too.
Yeah,
my parents made it out of poverty, nigga.
My parents did good for themselves. They did good for us. They raised a family.
Like,
we was the only black family in a white neighborhood. That's good.
Essentially, yeah.
We made it.
Me and my brother, we were in a Jewish neighborhood.
Oh, y'all were in a Jewish neighborhood? I forgot he said his parents were doctors. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't want to get them robbed, nigga. We pull up to the bar and bar mitzvahs and all of that.
Oh, shit. You had bar mitzvahs? I thought that was a myth growing up as a kid. I'd never seen that before.
Yeah, well, nah, they're real, bro.
They really happen?
That was like the club for us.
Really?
Yeah, that's where we first. That's what, honestly, I first dubbed on some cheeks on a white Jewish woman.
What?
Yeah, that was the first time I dubbed on some cheeks.
You trying to be a snack like me? Then you need a healthy meal. Gourmet Lachey. Gourmet delectable meal preps that'll unbig your back.
Some Jewish cheeks, dog. Like, yeah, that's why I first learned about that, man. Like grinding and all that shit.
Grinding used to be the shit, bro.
Man,
like what?
Come on.
Oh
like,
my goodness! I remember grinding.
When that shit came on, all of the kids
running to the dance floor. Could you imagine being a middle school teacher and Get Low comes on? And a bunch of sixth graders start grinding,
nigga.
What are you supposed to do?
Look, I would look at some of these fathers at the bar and bar mitzvah. They just be like, oh, "This is adulthood, huh? This is what y'all doing? Y'all doing a grind train? We had a grind train, Danielle. A grind train. That means sandwiches. Woman, man, fucking musty teenagers talking about yeah, bitch, yeah." In a gymnasium and shit.
Oh shit, that is insane, bro.
That's real. That's a real story, nigga.
You just made sure that my daughter's getting homeschooled, man. When I have a daughter, she's not doing a grind train.
Grind train, bro. Like I can't make that shit up. That was like, honestly, that was like the most fun adolescence because I was like a good kid. I was good at school. I was in band and shit. Mm-hmm. So when high school came, I wasn't like drinking or smoking weed. Okay. Like the next step of that. Yeah. So I was just like, after 8th grade, it was kind of like I was just kind of did my own thing.
You came to yourself after 8th grade.
Yeah, basically. But 8th grade, everyone was kind of on the same. You know what I'm saying?
On that bullshit.
Like, yeah, on that bullshit. But we were all hormones.
Well, see, I never got off that bullshit. That was my problem. All the way through high school, I was on that bullshit. I was class clown. Stayed on bullshit, bro. Like I used to get kicked out so much that like me and the principal became cool. Like, you know, like that type of shit.
Really?
Yeah, like he'd be like, "Rog, what you do this time?" I'm sorry, man. I was
looking around.
I was in the hallway doing,
doing whatever
the fuck. Yeah. But like, bro, high school was an interesting time for me because high school was when I realized that white girls didn't want black husbands.
What do you mean by that?
Those white girls in where I'm from, because it was hard to get a girlfriend at that time
with white women.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For me too.
It was really hard. And I was like,
I never dated a white woman.
You never have?
Never. I've never had sex with a white woman, never dated one.
Well, let me tell you something, nigga. You're missing out.
That's what everyone says. And it's so crazy because people think, the way I sound. People think the way I sound and like how I grew up, they're like, oh man, you must have been raining with snow bunnies, nigga. Like, tell me what it's like. And I'm like, I can't. Like, because I wasn't the one that they wanted to upset daddy with. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't, and you know what I mean? It was,
when were you in middle school? Like 2006, 2005, somewhere around there?
No, I forgot I'm a little older.
You're a little older, so you early 2000s.
So like, so like 03, 04.
Okay,
like,
so we tend to forget, like now people are so ultra woke. Like race isn't a thing at all. People don't see it.
Yeah.
But it still very much existed in the early 2000s.
Absolutely.
Because I remember I asked this white girl to be my girlfriend, and we were talking like for months, like hanging out, kicking it, and she straight looked me up at my face and she was like, "I don't believe the races should mix."
What?
I was like, "Well, bitch, what do you think? All this lunch money that I was giving you, what do you think that was?" You owe me 73 chocolate milks, bitch.
You wasn't saying no to that. You wasn't saying races wasn't mixed when I was pulling this green out my pocket, bitch. That's crazy.
That's real, like real life shit that happened. Like, and then growing up too, like things happened to us because we were the only black family. That as a kid, you don't realize it's as racist as it actually is.
That's right.
But your parents do.
Yup.
And my dad would catch on immediately, like these racist motherfuckers, because we had a big white fence around the house. They spray
American
painted.
dream right there. Look at that. Black excellence.
Black
right there.
excellence.
That's what I'm talking about.
Had a big white fence around the house, and they spray painted a big black dick on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, at least they know the dick's big.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
Unpause. That's some old bullshit. That's the button brought to y'all by AGP, man.
Word up.
I had a white girl lie on me in high school.
Really?
Yeah, I got my first experience of white women lying on me. She told, you know what? She told her mom that I beat her up. This is real. She told her mom that I whooped her ass. Now, you know who really whooped her ass? My sister. My sister fucked this bitch up.
Why?
So we used to sit on the bus, right?
Now I need to hear the story.
Yeah, we used to ride the bus, right? And we had a bus driver, Mr. Goodwin. He would sit the bad kids. There were 3 seats in the front of the bus. Yeah. And every so not often that he would rotate who sat there, he would call you, be like, Roger, up front. You got to sit in seat 1 for a week. Ugh. So he would do that to us. And classified. Let me edit her name out. And this chick. Rewind. And this chick.
Roger stay dropping names, by the way. He'd be so into the story. And this bitch Ruby.
So she had made it to the point that he was like, "You are sitting up at the front of the bus for the rest of the year. Forget about it.
Real.
You're at the front of the bus the rest of the year." This white girl.
Oh man.
So then one week, my sister was on some bullshit, throwing pencils at people. I don't know. We did dumb shit. She got called up to C2. And it's classified. Damn. And this girl.
You love blowing up people's spots.
Blowing up. I might as well stay social at this point. She couldn't stand my sister. So like she finally got like a chance to be in front of my sister to like flex on her a little bit. So she was like flipping her hair like this. And like hitting my sister in the face with her hair every time.
Hell no.
And my sister said the first time she did it, went. She said, "Little girl, if you hit me with your hair again," she said, "Little girl." They both 13. She hit her with little girl. Little girl. She said, "If you hit me with your hair again, it's gonna be me and you when I get off this bus." Mm-hmm. Classified. Word.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Like, this girl was like, word. Hit her with the hair again. Mm-hmm. My sister was like, "That's your ass." And she just sat back.
Yep.
And you know you can feel the tension when it's about to be a fight. I'm in the back of the bus like, my sister about to fight. I can feel it. She in the front like this. So we get off the bus. The girl gets off the bus. She takes off running. My sister gets off the bus. I'm like behind her because I know something's off. I can just feel it. Yeah. I'm running behind her. She's like, "Raj." I was like, "What's up?" She said, "Hold my backpack." She threw that thing in the air. I had to receive that shit like Devin Hester. I was like, caught the backpack. When I looked down, there was an ass whooping going on in front of me. She was like mopping the floor with this girl. And like they only fought for like 30 seconds because like
that's all she needed.
That's all it took. One of the neighbors' mothers pulled in right after that. So she pulled into the drive like, "Y'all stop, break it up," whatever. So my sister like stopped whooping her ass. The girl got up and ran off crying. So then like an hour go by, me and my sister at the house chilling. Like we ain't telling nobody. "You hurt?" She's like, "No, good."
All right, sorry.
Nothing happened. You know
I'm on this apple juice.
I'm chilling. I'm on BET 106 in Park. So then we get a knock on the door. My mom's home. We get a knock on the door. My mom goes to answer the door, and it's the girl's mom. And the girl's mom is like, "I just want you to know that my daughter got into a fight, and your son beat her up." Oh, man. And my mom was like, "My son would never do that." And she closed the door in the lady's face.
She's a real one for that.
So then she asked us what happened, and then that's when she found out that my sister whooped her ass. Yeah. And then like her mom was still there. She's like, "Okay, it was my daughter. Okay, whatever." But like she really tried to pin it on me like I beat her up.
But see, that's what white women do, man. Not all white women, let me just say, but like that doesn't surprise me at all. The black man scapegoat, like that goes down every time. Yeah. And that's why, honestly, my parents would be like, "Look, you could go out with your white friends or whatever, but when shit goes down, remember who you are." Yeah, exactly. And where we are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because y'all could be doing the same bullshit.
Yeah.
Doing the same dirt. Mm-hmm. But they gonna get off. They gonna get a slap on the wrist.
It's different for you.
Your black ass?
Boy, it's different for you. Boy, it's different for you.
It's different.
You had a story. You had an interaction with the police like that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But before we move on from that, it's so funny that like black people must have the universal, "I'm finna throw this in the air," now it's on. Because remember that Alabama shit? When you said that she threw the backpack in there, I was like, "That's that. That's what black people do." I guess we like nigga. But yeah, I did have a little run in with the police. But that was some bullshit because I was going through a racist part of Michigan. I'll say it, Howell, Michigan. Y'all racist as hell. I was going through that, and statute of limitation, thank God. So I was driving through there with me and two of my black friends, and I didn't
car full of blacks. Oh yeah, they want to have that.
Yeah, and I was in a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Oh,
Stop
5
it.
black
Stop
on black coupe, nigga. Parents are doctors.
Oh, you was
nigga.
asking for it.
That's what I'm saying. And it's crazy. And I was kind of on that thug shit again.
Yeah.
Like I was 19,
Trying to be tough.
Yeah, I was trying. I had some brass knuckles on me. Well, whatever. Just you never know.
Yeah,
might
you
have to
never
get
know.
a little ooh-wop. Might have to throw the backpack up. You feel me?
Throw it up in the air while he looking.
Bomb. Like, you feel me? So
Yeah.
I had it on me, but I didn't know the repercussions of this.
Yeah.
Long story short, I couldn't. I didn't want to pass the cop. And then they got behind me, pulled us over, and then they were mad about that shit. Asked to search my car like a dumbass. Always ask if they say they want to search their car. Like, ask you got a warrant for that? That's real.
The answer is no.
The
answer
you
is
cannot
no.
search
Yeah.
your car. But I was just like, my mom told me, just when the cops are approaching you, do whatever they say.
See, that's the thing about being black, man. When the cops stop you and they ask you some bullshit, and you know you're right, you still be like, it's just easier just to let you violate me.
Yup.
That's rough, ain't it?
Yup.
That's right. I mean, cut you off. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. So then I get out the car and she's like, I got to pat you down first. She felt the brass knuckles and she's like, these are felony in Michigan? I did not know that. And they were $5
$5
from one of
felony
my
is crazy.
from one of my goofy white friends of all people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I had some $5 joints, and then she's like, "Put your hands behind your back, nigga." When I say I was fighting back tears for real, like I was like, "I'm gonna go." Wait a minute, I could go to jail for real? Like that was something that like wasn't even in my wheelhouse at the time, because I was like, "Nah, that's just like many men wish death upon me." Like I was like, I ain't doing 50 shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not selling packs. I'm not out here fighting and shit, but I'm still cuffed in this motherfucker. Like that was a wake up call for my ass.
Nigga,
man.
wake up moment.
Yeah. So don't ride with some dirty weapons, man. Legal.
I got pulled over in Mississippi. This was
In Mississippi?
In Mississippi, bro.
I'm glad you're still here with us.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Because that's wow.
Bro, so my cousin, I flew into New Orleans, and my cousin was like, "You fly to New Orleans, we'll drive to Sturgis. It's like a country part of Mississippi. Ain't no airports, pretty around it." So I'm like, "We'll drive." She's like, "I'll drive. I'll pick you up at the airport." And my thing about my cousin is she like to run into stuff. So I was like, "Nah, I'll drive." Rachel like,
he liked to run into stuff.
Your driving ain't where it needs to be. I'd rather be on no sleep and then you be well rested. Yeah, so I'm driving, and it's like a 5-hour drive up from New Orleans to Sturgis, and like that last hour is just nothing but country roads, bro. So you just like, man, forget it. It's like 65. I'm going at least 85, 90, just flying.
Whatever. No one's out there.
But there's nobody out there.
Right.
I see the cop car before he sees me. I start slowing down, but you can't stay on your brakes when you pass him. So I go past him. He comes out. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yep.
And like he comes up to the car, and she starts like praying, like out loud. I'm like, yo, you're okay. You're tripping, but okay, I'm not gonna stop you. We can use some Jesus right now, you know. So he comes to the thing. He asks for my license, my registration, or whatever. And it's her car, so she's looking through the registration. She can't find it, and like she keeps reaching in the glove box. And I was like, hey, cuz, do not reach in the glove box anymore. I can already see that this cop is a little agitated. He's an old racist cop. I can see it. So then he comes back up to the car. He's like, hey, step out real quick. Now, mind you, I've done nothing. I'm speeding, but that's the only thing I've done wrong. Write my ticket and let me go. Right. He's like, step out real quick. So I get out the car, hands out like this, let him see him. Yeah. And then like while I'm getting out of the car, then I really hear her start praying. Like, Father God, would you please? She had my back, bro. She had my back. So I get out the car. He takes me to the back. He's like, hey, I see you from California. I think I smell something. You ain't happen to have no weed on you, do you? Anything illegal? I was like, no, I don't.
Yeah, nah.
He's like, oh, you mind if I search the car? I was like, I prefer if you didn't, but if you need to, I know she didn't have anything. If you need to, you can. Yeah. He's like, oh, okay, no, I was just testing you. All right, here's your license back. Go on about your day. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
But that just goes back to what you said, and it starts early. You saw what it was, middle school. Your sister beat rightfully so. She warned her. Yeah. Little girl. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I will put hands on you if you keep this bullshit going.
And she just word is bond, nigga. Like, that's what she did.
Swing.
So like, but that's, even then she knew that she could put something on you.
Yeah.
The big scary black guy.
Mm-hmm. If you're in the greater Los Angeles area and you're looking for a tasty place to eat, let me recommend Ari Shawarma. When I tell you that this is some of the best shawarma that I've ever had in my life, I'm not just blowing smoke. These people really care about their service, about their food, and trust me, you will not be disappointed. Ari Shawarma. Now back to the podcast. When me and my ex broke up, she called the police on me.
Of course she did.
Yep. She told the police that I robbed her.
Of course she did.
And it's easy to say we had broken up when you got left for cheating, but we had broken up. She left my ass. Right? It's the amicable way to say it. We decided to see other people. And by we, it was her. She decided that I'm done with this, nigga.
Yeah, right.
I came home with glitter on my face like a dumbass, bro. Anyway. She gave me a kiss that night. Back to the cheating. She gave me a kiss that night, and like I had this girl's perfume on my face and all that. It was bad. It was bad news bears. So anyway, she leaves me. We're broken up for like a week at this point. But like now, I'm like, okay, because she left me for that girl. That I kissed that girl, but I didn't like hook up with her. Oh, okay. So I was like, if you're gonna prosecute me for murder, I might as well kill somebody, you know. So I start like, you know, going after the girl, you know. And she told me too. She was like,
"All right, Mr. Petty, what the fuck? That's petty as hell."
You know what I'm saying? It was a misdemeanor. You gonna charge me with the felony? I'm gonna go earn the felony. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna earn the felony.
So the reason, like, she had told me too before, and she was like, "This chick like you," and like I was so clueless at the time, I didn't know that the girl liked me. So when she told me that, I was like, she likes me, you know. I was like, oh, let me try this out. So anyway, like I'm at the bar with this chick now. Like we're bar hopping, me and this new girl, and she keeps showing up at the bars that I'm showing up at. You know, 5, 10, 15 minutes later. Like it's a small town, so like it's only like 6 bars you can go to. So I pull up at this one, she pull up. I go here, she go here. You know, so she's like, follow me. So I go out to the car. I'm like, hey, why you following me? I'm a grown woman. I can follow. I can go wherever I want. You can't tell me what to do. Like all this stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. So I reach in the car. I take her clutch. I go take her ID out. This chick starts swinging on me in the middle of the street, bro. Whoa, give me my shit back. I take off running. There's no way I'm about to fight a white girl out in the middle of the street.
No.
I run down the block. I'm smart. I don't go home. There's no way. Nah, come on. She's wilding. I don't want her to come. She got the key to the house. I don't want her to come to the house, and now we got to have a physical altercation. We're both drunk. I'm going to go to my boy house. I stay at his house, right? So I called her the next morning. I'm like, hey, you got your purse or whatever, your little clutch. Hey, sorry about that. It's on the dresser when you get home, because we still live together at this point. Oh, and she was like, oh, yeah, that's cool, but you might want to call my boy.
Classified.
It's a cop. I've only had one conversation with before this. And she was like, you might want to call my boy. Classified. And see, like, because there's a warrant out for your arrest. Future Rog here. Look, guys, my bad. I'm trying to get better at not saying people's names on the podcast, but I be forgetting that I'm recording and then just speaking freely and dropping people's names. The reason I got to remove is because I don't want to.
Classified.
Listen. Did I really just say that, niggas? Because I don't want people to hear this and sue me for defamation if they get their little panties in a bunch. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Said, yeah.
Warren?
And I was like, what? She was like, yeah, you robbed me last night.
What?
And she said, she said you threatened me, so it was an armed robbery. And you can't have a robbery in Salisbury, Maryland without a battery.
So she's a lawyer now.
Yeah, so it's a battery and a robbery that I'm facing, and I was facing 10 years, right?
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Wait, battery.
Yeah,
robbery,
battery,
and
robbery,
assault, basically.
And assault. Yeah, you gotta have the 3 for it to be like a robbery. It's like some type of rule, like you can't have one without the other.
Not they gonna give you 3 strikes out the bat. What?
That's crazy.
Straight out the rip, bro. So I'm so stupid, right? I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just call
Classified.
Get this handled, because she's like, yeah, he said he'll resolve it. Don't worry about it. So I'm like, hey, what's up, man? He was like, hey, man, what's going on? So I'm about to go to work at noon. Like, you want me to pull up by like 10 or something? He's like, yeah, that's perfect, man. We'll get this knocked out, no problem. So I pull up. I stop at Burger King first. You can give me something to eat. Call my job, tell them be a little late. You know,
was hungry.
Yeah, nigga a little hungry. Put something on the tummy. You know what I'm saying? I'll pull up to the police station. And
Classified.
He's like, hey, man, I just need you to put these handcuffs on. It's a formality, you know. Dumbass. I'm like, oh, word. All right, it's a formality.
Wow.
You know? All right, yeah, I need you to just get in the back of the car. Formality. I'm like, oh, formality.
Formality?
Yeah, we're going to handle this real quick. No. Boom. He drives us to, like, the police station is, like, gated. So you go in, like, they open the gate. So he comes in, the gate closes behind us. He walks us through the door. Then the buzzer opens up, all that. He says, all right, cool. I'll take the handcuffs off now. Cool. We got another one. Close the door behind me. Hits the thing twice and takes off.
Man, he hit you with the ooh-wah.
He hit me with the pad of the stats, bro. Got this idiot. Bruh.
Wow.
Bruh. Now, let me tell you.
Why weren't you more aware, Roger?
Because I was from the suburbs, nigga.
Okay, fair enough.
Also, how can you be aware when somebody lied to you and gave you a false pretense going in?
That's true. That's true.
When you trust somebody, you trust them with a lot. And then this lady literally set him up for the ooh-wah.
Oh, yeah.
It was a big play.
Oh, she got me. She got me good. And then so the 25 hours I spent in this jail.
25 hours.
25 hours.
I got let go, by the way. I didn't even finish my story. I got let go.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see the jailhouse. Fuck all that.
Oh,
you went to the jailhouse.
I was in the holding cell.
Oh, hell no.
I was in the holding cell.
Nah.
My bail was set to, what was it? Bail was bond. I don't know what it is, but it's set to $50,000. Right?
50 G's?
Yeah, okay. This is when I started to wake up that the system was a little racist, okay?
Oh, now.
This is when
you did.
They were like, oh, okay.
When the nigga's like, you got the top bunk. That's when you realize.
First of all, you can only talk, like, you only really kick it with the blacks in the jail, right?
Of course.
So I already knew that.
I'm Muslim immediately.
Yes, I already knew that.
I need you to fucking protect me, nigga. Where's the bow tie? Get the fuck out of here, dog. I watch enough documentaries.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going out like no dummy.
In the butt. Nah.
I'm not kicking it with no whites in here. I'm sorry. I'm racist too. We all racist on there. I'm racist too. Okay?
I seen Oz. Y'all ain't about to get me.
Y'all ain't about to get
I'm
me.
Alan Shabazz now, nigga.
American History X. You're not about to curb me.
Talking about?
So I'm in the jail cell, right? And these older dudes is like talking to me, like 60-year-old guys. Like they're like return guys. They know each other. They in and out, you know? Yeah. So like they looking at my paper, they're like, oh, you in here for this? I just sound like some bullshit. You gonna be all right, you know, but I'm not feeling all right. I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying real hard not to cry, bro. And he let me read his paper. I was like, oh yeah, nigga, you gonna do some time. You deserve to be here, big dog.
You're a repeat offender.
But the reason I realized it was racist was because in that same day they had arrested 2 white boys. Mm-hmm. Now these white guys, one was high on heroin, one was drunk. I don't know which did what, but the story is they stole a car, took the police on a wild chase throughout the city, got caught, got arrested. Now my bail was set at $50,000. Theirs was $5,000 for the passenger, $10,000 for the driver. Oh my God! I said, how the fuck?
You know how to fuck?
Yeah. He said, you know how to fuck.
You know exactly how to fuck, man.
You know exactly how, bro. Dog. Oh, and to make matters worse, this was Sunday. So I had to do 25 hours.
Yeah, so you have to,
Yeah, to make matters even worse than that, this was also Mother's Day. Nigga. You ever had to call your mom from jail on Mother's Day?
Oh my God,
bro, that was I didn't call her, so I called my boy as the first one. I'm not calling my parents.
I can't.
Hey man, come get me, man. You got 50 racks in the savings. We could beat this, bro. I'm not calling my family. Hell no. So I called my boy, and he's like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna call your dad." He got everybody's number. I'm gonna call your dad or whatever. And he's like, "Yeah, whatever you do, don't call my mom." So he's like, okay, cool. So he calls my dad like 3 or 4 times. My dad's not answering. Okay. The 5th time, my mom picks the phone up. So he's like, hey, Miss Smith, happy Mother's Day. He's like, what's up? Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's, is Mr. Smith there? Is everything cool? Yeah. She's like, and she knew something was up. But then by that time, I called my sister and I let her know, and my sister went straight to my dad.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Yeah. And he came down there the next day, like immediately. He was in the courtroom and everything. I was like, man, this dude was looking out.
Man, so, my parents was because I had to go to court too, off of that bullshit. They let me go, and I was in college, and that was during the summer. They let me go because they realized I had no ill intent. Yeah, and they searched the car. They searched my homies. We was all good, and they were like, all right, get the fuck out of here. By the way, you might have to straighten this up later.
That's trash,
right? And so then I fly back to school. Like I was going to Syracuse University.
Oh, so you in New York?
Yeah. So I was out of state lines at that point. Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm chilling. I'm watching. Remember Kanye West was wearing all red? Oh, and he was on Toast for the Douchebag. Yeah. Toast for the it was the first time he did that shit.
Oh, that was fire.
Me and my roommates were like, yeah. Nigga, my dad is Pops. Dad is blowing my phone up. And I'm like, What is
this nigga want now?
What does he want? And I go in the room. I'm like, yeah, Dad, what's going on? He's like, yeah. So remember when you got stopped or whatever? And I was like, yeah, what about it? They sent us a letter. You know, you got an arraignment.
Ooh, that's a big word.
I said, yeah, exactly. I said, arraign who? What are you talking about? Like, you mean I got to go to court? He's like, yeah, you got to go to court. And this is when the suburban bitch came out of me. And I was, nigga, I'm on the phone with my dad. I am 19 years old, crying. I'm like, Dad, please, like, can we just pay like a ticket or fine? I am crying like a motherfucker, dog, because I'm not built for that.
Not at all.
To this day, I sleep with a blankie, dog. I can't be in no cold ass cell with no blankie, nigga. Like, I'm like, yo. And he's like, well, this is what happens. And, you know, so I had to end up, man, I don't even think my school knows about this, but I had to fly back and forth to like go to arraignment. Yeah. Then I had to go to court. Like they wanted 3 to 5 years for that shit.
3 to 5.
Just for having the brass knuckles. There was no blood. I didn't hit nobody. Just for possession, dog. And like that's why when you said your parents, like, thank God we got some good parents, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're from the suburbs and black, man, and your parents, you got both your parents, that's a blessing, because that helped me get the fucking get out of that, because the judge saw it, the prosecutor saw it, and they were like, your parents care. And that's what my lawyer even said. He's like, both his parents are present. They're concerned as fuck. They don't know my mom didn't even know how to get thank God she found the lawyer she did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And eventually they were like, and he's in college. They're like, he's in school. Yeah. And then they realized I just wasn't just some nigga to them. You feel me? So then they're like, damn, parents, doctors, both here. He in college. Oh, I need to talk to you real quick. Now all of a sudden the prosecutor wants to. We need a second. Yeah. and then eventually they were just like, you know what? We'll throw it out or whatever, and we'll give him a probation, non-reporting. So I didn't have to pee in a cup or nothing like that. Yeah. They're just like, stay out of trouble for like a year, and you have a misdemeanor in that year. Because they knocked it down. See, that's how goofy the rule is. Yeah. Like they can knock it down to a misdemeanor. Whatever they want. Because I had brass knuckles, which is a felony. Yeah. But because of the deal, they were like, we'll knock it down to a switchblade, which is a misdemeanor. A switchblade should be worse than the brass knuckles. Thank you. And once again, this just shows you, man, if you have money, if you're black, lawyer the fuck up, man, because they know all of the little loopholes and like how to talk and get you out of shit, man. Bro, I had an actual lawyer. And I walked up out of there, and here I am, nigga. That's good. That's right. So both of us got out that bitch. Yeah, bro. I had an actual lawyer, but before we hired the lawyer, I went to see the public defender, and she's reading the fucking police report. Yeah. And she's just like, oh my God, did you do this? I was like, first of all, bitch, we're in the police station. Are there cameras in here? I asked her, like, are there cameras in here? She was like, I don't know. Did you do this? Hey, bitch, I need a lawyer. I can't deal with you. Yeah, nah. You need a real lawyer. Even if you don't know, like, try. Like, if you got the money, whatever you can scrape up. Yeah. Because I promise you, good lawyers will keep you out of jail. And the way my lawyer showed up, like, first of all, he showed up like right at the last minute to get into the courtroom. Like, the court started at 11. He showed up at 10:59. He last minute, he's like, hey, what's up, Roger? Y'all good? Don't even worry. He went into the mad confident, right? Yeah, mad confident. Walks into the judge's office, like, hey, Jerry. That's huge. Yeah, that's huge though. Yeah, that he knows everybody. That's see. And then he was like, hey, I told the judge they're gonna bump us up to like be the first court case that he sees, so we can get this over with real quick. Knocked it right out. Boom. But like, had I had that public defender, I'd have been just getting out of a 10-year bid. We wouldn't be talking. Yeah. We wouldn't be talking. That shit is real. And there's a lot of, strong black brothers and women that are locked down just because on some bullshit where they just didn't have the resources. And that's the part, like, I know we're trying to keep it goofy, but that's real though.
And just like that, another comedian stands on their soapbox. We were just having a lighthearted conversation, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere seemingly, This man just starts hitting me with a motivational speech.
Being from the hood and all this street shit's cool, but like you want to set your family up so you break generational curses. These are curses, nigga. They want to keep us in jail. They want to keep us dead. They want to keep us addicted to lean and alcohol and all this other shit, dog. You feel me?
You hear that conspiracy theory that I think it was Dame Dash said that they had a meeting about hip hop, like when hip hop took that turn from being like fight the power to like gangster rap.
Yep.
Like they
push that.
Yeah,
they push that.
It. Yeah, you heard. I believe it. I 100% believe that.
Look, I'm a conspiracy theorist nut. And
what's your favorite conspiracy theory, by the way?
Oh man, I have a lot. I know aliens exist. Not I know, but I almost, because we know. Look, the universe is ever expanding. There's no way we're the only motherfuckers here. Okay. Every second, it's expanding right now. And then again, right now, and then again.
Doing it again.
Like, come on, bro.
So there's got to be aliens.
There has to, just off of math. Yeah, there has to be aliens.
You think aliens just not fucking with us? Like there's got to be intelligent beings that are capable of, like, that know we exist.
Nigga, they are probably here.
They probably are.
You don't think they have the technology to just blend in on some shit? Your best friend might be a fucking alien. You have no idea. I might.
Have y'all met half the people in Hollywood?
Yeah, some alien. Speaking of like aliens, homeless people, right?
Yeah,
there's this kind of a connection there, just like, you know, disassociated from reality. But like, you never know with these homeless people, because like they'll be like talking to beings and shit, and I truly believe that they see something.
They might.
I truly believe that they've tapped into some spiritual realm.
It might be schizophrenia too.
It could be, but I feel like they actually seeing something.
And what is schizophrenia though?
Or drugs.
Like, our understanding of schizophrenia is a mental disorder, but what if schizophrenia actually is tapping into a different realm?
Dimension.
And we don't know. We just don't fucking know. Yeah. So that's why the people that are like, it's impossible. I'm like,
nah, you're stupid.
Nah,
you're real stupid.
If you just understand the complexity of the universe, like, it's definitely possible.
Oh yeah,
I can't prove it.
I can't prove shit.
You know what I'm saying?
But I got a microphone, so I'm gonna just talk, nigga.
So, you know what
These are my opinions.
I can't prove it, but I mean, come on. Like, if you're willing to believe whatever you believe, Jesus is coming back, or whatever, like, I can believe that.
He might pass a few aliens on his way back. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying
he might come back with aliens. It's like, I came with these motherfuckers.
There's this conspiracy theory that Jesus was an alien.
Who knows? We don't know, nigga. Like, that's the thing, and I pride myself on having an open mind about that shit, because who am I?
How open-minded would you consider yourself? Are you open-minded enough to like try Scientology?
No. But that's just because
that was such a quick hell no, bro. Absolutely. That's some of that old bullshit.
Yeah, like that's some Scientology. No, look, believe what you want to believe. Personally, you ask me, Alan Peterson, I'm not with it. Like Ron Hubbard, like, who the fuck is you? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Nah, man. Nah, man.
I almost joined the cult of Scientology.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What? Walk us through that thought process.
So it was an accident. I wasn't seeking a cult. Okay. You never stumble upon a cult on purpose. You're not checking for, like, I want to get brainwashed. See what's going on at the Hollywood Center. You know,
you got too curious.
Yeah. So I was following this influencer. I'll tell you his name afterwards. I don't want to talk with you, throw him out there on the podcast, but I was following this dude. He's like a multi-billionaire real estate mogul. You probably guess who it is. So he is a hardcore Scientologist. Didn't notice at the time. Been following him for like 4 or 5 years. So I moved to LA. This is my first year here. He's on Instagram, and he's like, yo, if you're in Los Angeles, come check me out. I'm at this address giving a free what do they call it? Not ceremonies. Seminar. Free seminar. Come check us out. Yeah, so
I did a Scientology open mic. I'll tell you that after.
Oh, yeah. So I'm like, what? Where's that at? It was at the Scientology Hollywood. So I'm like, that's weird, but you know, that's LA. Like, it's LA magic. Like, he's here. I'm gonna go see him. So I'm watching him, And I'm in awe when this dude gets on the stage. I'm just like, holy shit, he's really here. And I forgot in that moment that he's a salesman. So what he did was like, he started off on some like, you want to have this real estate lifestyle that I got all this. You want the private jets. You want, the multi-unit family homes or whatever. Yeah. You can do that. But I did it through Scientology, and he starts pitching. I didn't even see the pivot. It was so smooth.
I was about to say that.
He pivoted right into it and start pushing it. And then he was like, I'm going to take photos with y'all afterwards. All you got to do is take the little diagnostics test, right? And then, purchase the Dianetics book, and I'll be in the back taking photos. So I'm like, word, all right, cool. This was free. So the Dianetics book's $30. The test is free. All right, cool. I'll pay the $30 to get a picture with him. You know what I'm saying? This is my man's right here.
My man.
So I go through, I take the test. They're like, all right, we're gonna run through the whatever Scantron or whatever, and then I go buy the book, and I'm like, all right, where's he at? And he's like, oh, he left like 30 minutes ago. What? Oh yeah, he'll be back next week though. Don't worry. He just had an emergency come up, family emergency. Oh, okay, whatever. So then they come back with my Scantron. They're like, hey man, this ain't good. You got a lot of problems. You got a lot of suppressive people in your life. Start going through this thing, right? So like, what we need from you is for you to take a course.
A course.
I was like, all right, how much is the course? It's like $100. You just take one course, $100. Great. Said his name. He'll be back. You can take photos with him. Yeah. So I come back. I start taking the test, right? And I started realizing rather quickly that this was a problem. Like, they start doing weird things. Like, you go in the room and you hear them lock the door behind you. I'm like, whoa, what? So the door's locked. I'm in here by myself. Me and my homeboy did it with me. So actually, as a matter of fact, I forgot to tell you, my homeboy was with me. So like, when I saw that message from the dude, it was like, you need to come check out this free seminar.
Yeah.
He was like, it's absolutely free. So I called my boy. It's like, yo, my man, I just got us some tickets to go see such and such. And he was like, man, I would love to go, but I ain't got the money for it right now. I said, bro, don't even worry about it. You can pay me back later. Just send me $100 when you get a chance.
Oh my God, bro. They really smooshed your ass, bro.
So anyway, back to this shit, man. I'm taking this test or whatever. And I start catching on that this is some foolishness, bro. Because like at the end of the book, it was like called How to Strive and Prosper. So I got to the end of the book, and it was like, if you want to strive and prosper, you have to strive and prosper. I was like, I know I didn't just pay $100, read 50 pages, take 10 quizzes for this nigga to tell me if I want to strive and prosper, all I need to do is strive and prosper. I was hot.
You should have been.
I was hot. And then she starts like the lady that was teaching the class. She was an old British woman. She had like gold, yellow teeth. She starts telling me, okay, well, you finished early. Now we could take the next course. I said, how much is that? She said, another $100. I said, okay, bet.
It's a game.
And then my boy caught on that it was some BS too. So I'm sitting there with him. I was like, I would take it, but like, I just got a text from my landlord. Our apartment is flooded. We got to get out of here.
You said that.
I said this to her.
Wow, good thinking.
Yeah, and then he was like, oh, the apartment's flooded? And he caught on. Oh, the apartment's flooded? Well, we got to get out of here quick. Let's go. I got to go with you. So I was like, no, I'll come back and get you, bro.
Why did you?
Just to be an ass, bro. He was like, no, nigga, I insist. I don't want my shit. So we leave, right? And these people called me every day for the rest of the year. This was like summertime. They called me till December. This is how I got excommunicated from the Church of Scientology, right? So they called me the end of the year. I finally pick up. I'm like, what's up? And he said, hey, Roger, glad to hear from you. Do you want to come to our New Year's Eve party? No. I was like, I would love to come to your New Year's Eve party. When is it? A stupid question. Because you had to guess. Yeah. December 31st, 9 p.m.-ish. Like somewhere around there, that's a party. She was like, well, actually, it's on December 14th. I was like, that's a weird day to have a New Year's Eve party, don't you think? She was like, yeah, well, we're actually going to record it and then come back on New Year's Eve and watch it live. Then watch it back. What? So anyway,
that's already.
I ended up telling this 70-year-old lady, because I skipped the date. She texted me like the 15th. I was like, hey, I'm so glad you reached out to me, Phyllis. I was really wondering what that pussy tastes like. And she was like, oh my God, you were banned from the thing. You will never
You said that?
Yeah, I said that too. She was like, oh my God, you were banned from and they never contacted me again.
Oh, well, good.
I got excommunicated from him. Yeah.
But you shouldn't have gone that deep.
Oh yeah, I was wilding, bro. I was wilding.
You must have really needed some structure in your life.
It was insane. And then they wanted you to set your schedule up so it was like Monday, like you come once a week, like after work, and they were like, all right, I said, I'm gonna come on Wednesdays. I said, okay, that's cool. But we need at least 4 days from you for you to come finish these quizzes quickly. Because you're trying to get the clear is what they call it.
To clear.
Yeah, so once you take 6,000 courses, I believe it is 600 to 6,000, you're then cleared, and now you're like, I guess God. I don't know where it goes.
Yeah, man. See, yeah. So I don't really like that type of shit, but I can see how people can fall for that, I guess. But yeah, nah. But to answer your question, no, I would never do that.
Never do that. All right, so like,
Pull what you call it up so you have a little more support on your back. The pillow. Yeah.
like that. Oh, that actually does feel way better.
Lumbar support.
Yeah, I be putting the pillow under my girl's back when I'm. Never mind. All right, so way too much information. Sometimes you get too comfortable. That's so you're from Detroit. Well, from around Detroit.
West Bloomfield.
West Bloomfield.
For the Michigan people watching, West Bloomfield 248. That's where I'm from.
So I got a little segment here.
Yeah.
I want to see how Detroit AGP really is, okay? So this is called the Saba Sing-Along. We're going to see if you can fill in these lyrics, all right?
Okay.
I'm going to read it like a white man, all right?
Okay.
Debo Lottie, he ain't got no bodies. Them boys ain't sliding. He ain't bout it.
Say it, you said it so goofy. Say it one more time.
Debo Lottie,
Lottie.
he ain't got no bodies. Them boys ain't sliding. He ain't bout it.
I don't know. Well, that's Sada Baby, but I don't know the song. Like I can't think of the song right now.
The correct answer is he ain't bout it. This song is pressing, by the way.
Pressing.
Nigga, don't do that. Don't repeat the last thing I just said and act like you know what I'm talking about. You don't know that song.
All right, yeah. See, I don't.
He won't hurt nobody. Plus, that boy ain't solid. Bitch, is actually the part that you.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad.
Okay. We'll move on.
My bad, Scuba Steve.
No,
my bad.
It's all good. This next one, like cinema, just hear the click clack. You know that's
that.
Okay, no, that's not even, that wasn't even close. That wasn't even. I'm gonna read the rest of it. You know I got a full clip. Walk out and use it. On my way past your bitch, I had to say excuse me. I thought she was a groupie. Come to find out, bitch pulled up riding with a goofy. Huh? And that was you.
And that was you is crazy.
Yo, when you read hip hop lyrics regular,
that's the thing. I'm gonna fail horribly, man, because there's no beat or melody.
Yeah.
Like I don't. I
the
don't
worst
know,
part
man.
is I don't know these.
Like I don't know, man. Like this is just gonna be a boring game. I probably gotta fuck it up.
One more. Okay, the answer to that was like cinema. Just hear the click clack. You know that's end of riff raff. That's the end of the bullshit. I wouldn't have, that don't even rhyme. I wouldn't have got it. Okay.
Who is it? Who's the artist?
Oh, that's also Saba.
Oh, Sada. You said Saba? It's Sada.
Hey, oh, you correcting niggas? You don't even know the lyrics. That's crazy.
All of these are Sada, baby.
Yeah, she put Saba in the thing, so I wrote Saba. But yeah, I knew his name was Sada too.
Wait, so these are all Sada Baby songs?
Yeah, my bad. I should have made that clear from the jump.
I thought I had to guess the artist too.
Nah. So
okay, so these are all Sada Baby. Okay. Sada. Sada Baby.
Okay, here's one. Big brick of white look like Brock Lesnar. Got tester sliding everywhere because I'm off tether. I might fuck a Cardi B Rucci offsetting. Diamond was wet. Look like
she pregnant.
P. That is wrong. Diamonds wet. Look like P. Scuba R. Kelly.
Scuba R. Kelly, that's what it is.
That's the bar.
That's the bar.
All right, last one.
He's gonna be so mad you're butchering this.
Hey, I never claimed to be a rapper. I gave my rap aspirations up years ago. Last one. Like, who the fuck you think you talking to? Like, you don't see this.
Gun in my
How the fuck did you get this one, bro? You put me onto this song, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Like, who the fuck you think he talking to?
You don't see this gun in my jumpsuit, right?
Oh, that's close.
you don't see this something in my jumpsuit or in my sweatsuit.
You want to try one more time?
What is it?
You want to guess one more time? Or you just gonna go straight for the what is it?
No, what is it?
What is it? Like, who the fuck you think you talking to? Like, you don't see this 40 hanging out my
I'm like, man, like you don't see the 40 hanging out. Yeah. Damn, my bad.
Sure. No, it's okay. It's all good.
My bad.
It's
Sada, baby, I promise I'm a fan. You
could have fooled me, nigga.
You be mumbling, saying some wild shit sometimes, though. But like, I
pulled up with a goofy, and that was you. Yo, the disrespect in rap bars be so funny.
They be crazy, dog. They be crazy.
Yeah, I see why niggas get shot behind diss records, man. That shit, like, yo, don't make it rhyme. Now, you'll talk crazy about it. Do not make that shit rhyme, bro. So, AG, you did just film a special.
Yes. Yeah, I did. And I'm very, very proud of it. And self-funded it.
Yeah.
I executive produced it. Built the team. Like, it's I'm very happy about it.
I want to give you your flowers too, because I was there for the taping of the special. When I tell you this man was ready from beginning to end, there wasn't a part where it looked like you were struggling to figure out what was next. There were no awkward moments at all. And I've been to a couple tapings. Now I don't want to say no names. There's been some tapings with some awkward moments.
Yeah,
I tell you that. I ain't gonna say much more because these niggas know.
Yeah,
I know these niggas might see this. So. But no, so it was really inspiring. Actually, I'm gonna give you flowers. It was inspiring to see you do your hour, and it was every joke hit.
Thank you.
Every joke did what it was supposed to do, and you told your story.
And that was really the main thing I wanted to do. Is like I feel like, and this is how I've been telling people. Like, I grew up in a time where specials were like
special.
Almost special.
Yeah,
like lack of a better word. You know what I mean? And I treat every special I'm gonna do, even after this one, I want to treat like albums.
Yeah,
for real. So like, if this is my debut album, this is my first special. Like, I want it to really, like, they say for rappers or for musicians, your first album took your whole life to write.
Yeah,
because you're pulling on your life and everything you've been through up to that moment where you're ready to say, okay, boom, here's my first piece of work, like Illmatic or A Reasonable Doubt. Ooh, or you see what I'm saying? So like, I'm trying to put out my Illmatic
classic. Yep,
you know what I'm saying? And so that I feel like I did that, and that's why I'm so proud of it, and that's why I can't wait to get it out, man. And hopefully I can get it on all the streamers, you know what I'm saying? But if not, I'm putting it out myself, man. Yeah. I'm just putting it out myself. Gonna cut up the clips. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I love Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? So all money in, no money out. Like that whole mentality I'm taking to this special, and I'm gonna remain ownership and all of that, even if I do a business deal or whatever. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the whole thing is cohesive. It talks about my life. It talks about where I'm from and how, I'm unique, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Not your typical Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah.
Person, I don't want to.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas commenting, he ain't from Detroit.
He told you.
Nigga, we said.
What? Bloomfield?
Yeah, he didn't even know Sada Baby lyric for real. Niggas gonna be on my ass about that pause.
Unpause.
Like, but it's just like, but I'm just saying, like, I just love that, like, how it came out, and I feel like it's well written, and it like you said, it's overarching, and it talks about everything, my beliefs, where I'm from, and all of that. So, and it's funny.
That's the most important part.
That's the most important part.
Yeah.
I think the best comedians that I love, like Richard Pryor and Dave Chappelle and Patrice O'Neal, they have funny enmeshed with real life. Like, that's, if you're able to do that successfully, that's what makes you a legend. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't as much, and we were kind of talking off camera before this about, social media and reels and numbers. It's like, that's cool, but I'm trying to be mentioned with those guys.
Yeah,
like
and you're on your way, bro. You're definitely on your way.
So, and I think this is my specials. I keep pointing at the paper.
It's all good. They don't see
it. This wasn't planned, I promise. But I think this is the first step to that.
Absolutely,
and it's going to help build my legacy, build my name up, and it's also concept. It's conceptual, and it explains a concept and a brand, and it explains them. It's defining the brand. I've been calling myself the Suburban Hooligan
for years.
I've been saying, I swear to God, I'm out here for years. Yep. Cul-de-sac gang, 4 years. Stand is up, man. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, people were just like, well, that's some goofy shit you're doing.
No, your universe is coming together now. Exactly, bro.
Yeah, it's all, and that's why it feels so good, and that's why I'm so hyped about it. And I just want it to, now it has to come out right. Now I need to get eyeballs on it, because I think if I really, like, Michael Jordan said this in The Last Dance. He was like, that big fire that was the Bulls dynasty came from one spark, and I'm like, that's real. That's real. I think I got my spark.
You got it, bro.
In the special,
Absolutely, and too, to add to that, he is in an amazing relationship.
Oh my God, love you, baby. Love you so much. Yeah. She held me down.
I love you too, baby. I love you. Like, my girl not gonna see this. Nigga, get soft, nigga. I'm just saying you got a girl.
She supports me for real. Nah,
you can cut that out.
Now I gotta say
it now. Yeah. Well, it's been amazing to watch your relationship, like the way it's turned out. Like, watch her support you and all that shit. That shit is so dope, man.
And I gotta say, shout out to every comedian's girlfriend and wives, because we're wild people. Mm-hmm. It takes a special patience to be with us.
To take all that, all those verbal assaults.
Like roast sessions and like goofy shit, like you know what I'm saying, like so for real, like shout out to you, babe, because like she's been through some things with me, and that's why I honor her and as much as I can, because I don't, like you said, I don't grow like this without someone in my corner like that, like someone who, even when I'm wrong, still loves me. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, even when I'm wrong, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's huge. So I'm glad you said that. And
I had to, man. I can't have your girl mad at me because you just shouted out everything. That would have been nasty work. That would have been nasty work.
Yeah. So she's definitely big in all of my success, and she wouldn't even want me to say that, because she's that humble. But it's like, nah, she's big in my life.
I just wanted to hit the button. We barely touched the button.
But see, that's because I perpetually am being real, nigga.
Tell the truth.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all he do. Spit facts. You trying to be a snack like me? Then you need a healthy meal. Gourmet Lachey. Gourmet delectable meal preps that'll unbig your back. Like, this is my coping mechanism through life. I make jokes about everything. Yeah. It's actually one of my greatest downfalls in certain aspects. Because, like, when I'm angry, people are rolling because I'm being funny, but I'm getting mad that you laughing.
Which makes them laugh harder. Yeah.
And then my way to let you know I'm mad is to say some true shit. But it comes off jokey. Like, that's one thing I can't stand. People look at me and they be like, I just can't take you serious, bro. Like, you make me laugh so much when you try to be... Bro, I had an audition where I had to cry. Right?
Okay.
I finally brought myself to tears.
Really?
I sent it to my manager. She calls me back laughing. She's like, I'm sorry, you just so funny. Like, bitch, what the fuck is funny? About me, it was like a funeral scene. Like, I'm crying. Like somebody died in my family and this is funny?
But I think that just shows how much comedy is in you and in me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, people have a hard time taking me serious, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'll be like, what the fuck? Like, I have homies to this day, they're like, I love it when you get mad and start ranting. They're like, they call it my Allen rants. That's how much they fucking enjoy my fucking pain. It's like, here comes one of those rants. It's like, nigga, I'm gonna kill you.
Hardy har. Yeah. He's upset. The safe one's mad.
Yeah, exactly. No, I totally get that.
All right, last one. How do you take your glizzies?
Pause. Unpause.
Not wild, like the hot dogs. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. That sounds crazy. Danielle told me to ask this question. Okay, don't look at me like that. All right. Okay.
How do I like
the glizzy? Yeah.
All right. First of all, has to have mustard on it.
Okay.
Point blank. Period. Now I'm from Michigan, and obviously Detroit has the Coney dog. So like,
that's
chili,
why we asked the question, just so y'all know. Yeah.
Chili cheese, onion, and then mustard on that thing. You know what I mean? Like that to me is that's nice. That's nice. And you could do that on a brat, on a fucking hot link, on a I'm fat too, on a on an Oscar Mayer. You feel me? Like I don't know if you can tell in my chair, but I eat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So like that's also good, and even Chicago style is good. You know what I mean? The way they do it. But yeah, mustard is a must. Mm-hmm. I can't if it's just ketchup. I can't do it.
Can't do that.
Can't do it.
Can't do just ketchup.
Nah, it has to have ketchup and mustard. Then fine. But if it's just ketchup,
what kind of mustard though?
All right, I'm a mustard like guy.
You're a mustard snob.
Yeah, not snob. I'll eat any like yellow mustard, brown mustard, like horseradish mustard, pickle mustard. Like I love mustard. Like I put it on sandwiches, hot dogs, damn near everything. I love mustard.
Oh, okay.
And I think when I expand my business and my brand, nigga gonna come out with his own mustard for real.
That's wild.
That's dope.
You come out with mustard, I'm gonna hate. I'm this musty ass nigga would drop some mustard. That's right on brand. There he is up. You straight hating. Them motherfuckers in stores all nationwide. I'm hot.
With my face on it.
The sad thing is I can see it, bro. I can absolutely see it.
I'll be like, yup.
Too. And speaking of like being fat,
he had to bring me right back down.
I don't like complimenting you too much. I'm getting older too, so like I'm doing stuff like going to doctors more often.
As
and
you
stuff.
should, yeah.
I just had my first doctor's visit like a year ago. Like my first doctor's visit in like 10 years. It was like a year ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my girl's mom was actually like, "You're wilding. You need to go to the hospital." I was like, "No, I'm fine. I feel fine. What are you talking about?" So I go, and they tell me that my cholesterol is a little high.
Okay.
Right? So I was like, all right. So she gives me a list of shit that I should start doing. And while she's telling me this stuff, I was like, there's no way I'm about to stop eating red meat, no more butter. Like, who do you think I am? Like, I'm a grown man. Don't tell me what to. So I change nothing, right?
Yeah.
I go back, and she reads it. She said, we got some good news and we got some medium news. She was like, I said, we'll start with the medium news. She said, the medium news is your cholesterol is down 3 points. That's all I need to hear. Like, bitch, skip the good news. You don't know what you're talking about. All right?
Yeah,
I ain't changed a damn thing.
Yeah.
So once you start getting older, like, the certain things start changing. Like, what's happened in your life that's like kind of like made you realize, oh fuck, I'm a little older now?
Oh man, a ton of shit. Like for a little bit, I had a sleep apnea machine. Nigga was choking in his sleep on his own fat and shit. Oh man, like on some real shit. This is when I knew I was getting older and I had to like kind of take my health more serious.
Yeah,
I don't have a dishwasher, right?
Okay, okay.
And I was doing the dishes one day, and I was like sweating, and like my back was like burning, like not burning, but like I was like, damn, like I'm tired. Like I had to like
the muscles hurt.
Yeah, nigga, I had to lean over and finish doing the dishes like that. Yeah, bro. Like so, like I'm definitely getting older, and like I don't like going out at all. Like I don't like hanging out late and shit. So like,
bro, I hate the late night hang.
The late night hang, I can't, like, especially now that we got girls, like, and with committed relationships, like, it's like, what am I out for?
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like, what do we, you know what I mean?
Like, once the shows that, like, I do love doing comedy. Like, most shows over 10 p.m., I'm good. I don't need shit else. Like, they be like, want to go get drunk and feel terrible all day tomorrow? No. I'm cool.
I'm good.
I'm gonna take my black ass home. I'm 31 years old. I love telling people I'm 31 years old.
Yeah,
I'm
32.
a grown-ass man.
32.
Oh, you only 1 year older than me.
Yeah. Well, this August 20th, I'll be 33.
I'll be, your birthday's coming up. I'll be 32 September 16th.
All right, so we're like, you know.
I thought you was older than that. Not gonna lie, you look terrible for 32.
I was about to say. Well, because you look awful.
Because you look terrible.
Honestly, like, that's starting to scare me because I was at an open mic the other night and someone was like, what are you, like 40? I was like, God damn.
40?
40?
Ah, man, I get that a lot, actually, too. People tell me I look a lot older than I am. Yeah.
Maybe that's, I don't know. But you're in great shape, though.
Well, thank you. I think it's because I think black men tend to look older. I think we look a little. You don't think so?
I think what it is that y'all are mature, right? Mm-hmm. There's this gap. I don't know what happens, but it's like in the 20s, men be like super immature. Mm-hmm. And then like 30, you're like, oh, okay, now you're a grown ass man. You was a man before, but now you're a grown ass man. And then just knowing you, Roger, the way you talk, I'm like, yeah, he comes off more mature. I thought we was the same age. I'm older than Roger though. So I'm like, oh, okay.
She's not much older than me. She's only 47.
You're 47?
Yeah, 47.
I'm so glad there's no camera on me. I'm so glad.
You're not 47.
I'm not. I'm 37.
There you go.
Yeah.
Add a little decade.
And you look great. Honestly, I would have thought like 35, if I'm being honest.
That's hilarious. I want to look like 27. That's what I want to look
You want to look like 27?
Yeah, that's why I'm about to get back in the gym with Roger.
Well, those days are gone. So anyway.
Wow. He said it like I had 6 kids. And like,
those days are far behind you, sweetheart.
No snap back at all. You just got to get used to them damn mashed potato arms you got. Like, damn. He did say I look like an auntie today, too, just for the record. I'm gonna put that on this podcast.
I did say that. But in my defense, looking like an auntie is low-key a compliment. At this point in life.
You think so?
Yeah. Because, like, what else are you going to look like in your mid-30s? Like, you're not going to look
like... A black Richard Simmons like you?
Okay. Well, I didn't know we were being rude. You niggas laughing too hard at my expense.
Come on, guys. Rest in peace, Richard Simmons. Come on.
1, 2, 3, you got it.
In that 80s sweat, fucking shirt, nigga. Just it needs to be hanging off the shoulder, nigga. Come in a headband. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's go now.
This is what happens when you throw jabs at heavyweights. I'm telling you. So I got something for you. I look terrible.
I'm one of those sleepers. I'll sit for a minute and then get your ass.
Catch you in the top.
With his knee out and shit. Come on.
I'm trying to be a bad nigga. You know the vibes.
Still doing hoop earrings and shit. Where they do that at? That's Kevin Hart. Word to Kevin Hart. He said that.
You know what? I think the hoop earring thing. I kind of felt like I looked like Michael Jordan for a little bit. I didn't.
That's just
didn't look shit like what I thought in my mind. That the hoops will make me look more like Mike.
But the thing about hoop earrings is like, if it fits you, it fits you. If it don't, it really don't.
Oh
right?
yeah,
like,
that's true. And what's big right now is like the cross that hangs down, like the hoop with the cross. Like, no disrespect to you guys that do that, but I'm like, Not
disrespect. Take that shit out.
It's just like, come on, man. Like, I know your jeans are tight. I don't even need to see the bottom of yours. It's like, I don't know, man. You a hipster on that, but
when is the special dropping?
Okay. We're talking to some distributors, so that might push it.
Okay.
But if not, if I don't like the deal we're talking about, it's coming out November. So
be on the lookout for this guy's special. When I tell you this man is a heavyweight, I absolutely mean it. This dude, like, even when he was serious, he was making y'all laugh, right? This dude is absolutely hilarious. There's nothing more I can say. He got my stamp of approval. There's a lot of comics out here that have been dropping specials unnecessarily. I ain't trying to say nobody's name, but y'all niggas, you seen Netflix. You done seen these bullshit specials on Netflix. Now, they disappear after a little while. No, you ain't gotta be in this. I'll be on this by myself. You ain't gotta pick up no smoke on my behalf. They disappear after a little while, but I'm willing to tell you that this guy's special will stand the test of time because he's actually talking about real life issues. He's introducing himself to the game. I absolutely love this man. I want to give you your flowers one more time. y'all, AGP, Alan Gerard Peterson.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for doing this, bro.
Yo, and thank you for having me, man. I love. Let me say my shit now. I love this man too. He's always showed me love, and he's one of the hardest working people I have ever fucking seen. You with the content. He bumped his followers up the way he said he was going to. Like, that inspires me. Like, hard workers, that nice people, down to earth. I mean, he'll love to shit on you, but it's out of love. Like, if he shits on you because he loves you, and I feel that love, I recognize that love, and thank you for always bigging me up and letting me come on these platforms with you. You're just a real one, man, and I always fuck with you for real. It's all love for everybody, man, and I love you, dog. Thank you, bro. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man.
For real.
That's been Hit the Button Podcast. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.
Hit the button. Hit the button.